In a Doncaster at the famous mile start. We've only got a couple out. I think 3 are out of line. Up comes Nugget and Gentleman Roy. They're all set. Let's go up to Darren Flindell for the Star Doncaster, worth $4 million.
So we're just about ready for the Star Doncaster Mile. Last year's winner is the favourite, and we're ready to go. Set now. Gates are back, and they're off and racing, and Bandersnatch and Gentleman Roy have jumped well. Gentleman Roy is going to take the lead. Alligator Blood send forward with Bandersnatch. Mr. Brightside handy on the rails, followed by Converge. Now deep out, Lindemann trying to improve and does so. Zugotcha's going with him. They're followed further back than to Cepheus from Golden Mile. Osipenko's buried down on the inside as they go up into the first turn. Now in the second half of the field, we've got Mustang Valley down on the rails. Deeper out, Protagonist from Duke de Sessa. My Oberon from Fangirl. Nuggets back near third last, followed by Lion's Roar and Hope in Your Heart is the last one. Lindemann leads up the Doncaster field, and the lone filly Zugotcha got to second. Then came Gentleman Roy from Alligator Blood. Cepheus off the track going forward. On the outside of Bandersnatch, then came Mr. Brightside. Down on the inside from Golden Mile. Communist out deep going global, the American mare between them. Further back to Osipenko, then came Converge from Duke de Sessa, starting a run now at the 600 metres. Further back to Nugget from My Oberon. Fangirl all cluttered up. Mustang Valley the rails. Deeper out, Lion's Roar and Hope in Your Heart. Lindemann spins the corner in front of the Donny. It's Lindemann just in front from the filly Zugotcha. Gentleman Roy, Mr. Brightside cruising up on the inside. Coming down the outside is Nugget with a great run. Zugotcha in front from Nugget the outside, and Mr. Brightside is really starting to lengthen now. Mr. Brightside moved up to join Nugget. Then came Osipenko, Mustang Valley, and My Oberon bursting through. Mr. Brightside in front from My Oberon. Mr. Brightside lifting and goes back to back. Mr. Brightside held on from My Oberon to win the Doncaster again. Nuggets finished in third. Then Osipenko, Mustang Valley, Hope in Your Heart. Further back to Communist, Zugotcha. Fangirl was some headway late from Gentleman Roy, Going Global, Protagonist, Lindemann, Bandersnatch, Alligator Blood, Lion's Roar, Golden Mile, Cepheus and Converge.
The Hayes boys came back to do it all again. This time with Zac Purton in the saddle. Purton wins his third Doncaster. Mr. Brightside becomes the first horse to go back-to-back since Sacred Falls. Coincidentally, Sacred Falls was ridden in one of those Doncasters by Purton himself. My Oberon, the race of his life, and Nugget was going to give there for a few strides. Andrew Gibbons, his first Group 1.
Well, what a training performance by these two young men, Ben and JD Hayes, 2 Doncasters in a row. Their family be so proud of him. What fight he showed too. He's a ripper horse. 1, 2, 3 out of the All-Star Mile again this year. Again, so that's been like a little Doncaster prelude leading into this, and he's got the absolute dream run through, Zach, and gets the job done. My Oberon was gallant in defeat. He obviously loves it wet, that horse, and he looked a winner for a few strides there. Nugget and Mustang Valley charging along the inside there late.
Yes, and Hope in Your Heart is going to get fourth, just outside the place getters. 2, 4, 11, 15, 138.76, 36.6. Mr. Brightside wins his second.
Well, it took the Hayes family a long time to break the duck in this race, but they've done it in consecutive years, and we reckon that Zac Purton's got a third Doncaster Mile to his name. My Oberon looked the winner here, Katie, for such a long part of the last 100 metres, and it took forever, but it does look like Mr. Brightside's become the 10th horse. He has become the 10th horse to defend the championship.
He's just so tough, isn't he? And he just had to give his all the last 50. When My Oberon came to him, he just was never, ever going to lay down. What a horse that he's been for all his connections. A great ride from Zac Purton, had the confidence in him, and wowee, it's going to be a party tonight.
So he gets the All-Star Mile and 2 Doncasters, Richo, as we go down to you. What a win.
What about these two little legends here? What a feeling. Only the 10th horse to win 2 of these great races. Describe the last 100 metres to me.
It's last year for Ben and I and the team at Lindsay Park, what this horse did to win it and then to go back-to-back is just, it puts him in rare air. He's a very special horse. We've known it all along, but he's now a very special horse in his own right doing something like that. So I couldn't be happier, Richo.
It's not too much of an extension to say he's changed both of your lives, this guy.
He sure has. He's the most special horse. We'll never forget him. But he's got so much to go, which is exciting. He's only turning 6 and... we actually weren't sure he won. So we're holding our breath, but what a ride by Zac. 10 out of 10. Big congratulations to everyone at the farm. It's a team effort to get it done, and just so excited.
What were you thinking, though? You and I were chatting pre-race. What were you thinking with the rain continue to fall?
I don't know what I was thinking, Richard. I had a run on the beach. I never do that race morning. It was beautiful weather, and then it started raining. I thought I was awfully confused, and we just knew we had the right horse. And also, I said it last time, the All-Star Mile, Craig Williams has so much to do with him, and he rang us during the week and wished us all the best. And I'm sure he'll be coming back fighting fit. But Zac Purton just put in a 10 out of 10. The fill-ins with this horse have just ridden him an absolute treat, and just so lucky.
Oh, the emotions for the whole team. Oh, you're in for some night tonight singing a few versions of Mr. Brightside, aren't we?
It's definitely our favourite song.
I could actually do it backwards.
Yeah, I bet you can. M.
And Damien will be singing the same tune. Richo, one of the many owners in Mr. Brightside. Congratulations, back-to-back Donnies in your matching ties.
Thank you very much, Emma. It's very hard to believe. He's just an absolute superstar. What he's done for the ownership group, Ben and JD, the horse is full of heart, you know.
There you go,
we love that song. Yeah, they're all gone. Yeah, nah, look, he's just an absolute superstar. He got challenged at the 50 and he just dug in. He just absolutely doesn't know how. His will to win is just absolutely amazing, Emma, and we're very lucky to own a horse of his calibre.
Mate, congratulations. Go and celebrate with your fellow owners.
Thanks.
Good on you, buddy.
So great stuff, isn't it? So I think we're about to go back to M with Zac Purton in just a moment. So it was a magnificent ride. So Zac's got the Midas touch. We know that all around the world, but to win a 3rd Doncaster, Bossy's got the record with 7, and then you go to a couple with 4 and George Moore with 3. But he got the beautiful run here at this stage, Katie, didn't he? I mean, he was poised to strike Zagotcha. My Oberon, though, was about to come off his back and challenge.
Yeah, it was a great finish, wasn't it? It looked like Nugget was going to win the whole entire way up the straight for Andrew Gibbons, so a thrill for him.
I tell you, he's going to be wrapped, Emma. I think you can hear me as David Hayes, because I think he had a lot to do with Zac getting the ride. How good's this, eh?
Oh, Zac, you just come back here and get another one. Tell me about that final 50. He's tough. He just digs in. What a horse.
I thought I had it, the one on the outside I was in a race with, and I was fighting him off, and then all of a sudden the one come on the inside, and I was praying that winner post was coming, because he was getting to me, but my horse was very brave, and he didn't really love the ground, but his class got him through it.
He's an amazing horse. Tell us again how the ride came about through David Hayes, the father of these magnificent young men who are training out of their skin at the moment.
They might even be better than he is.
Don't tell him that.
No, he's very proud of the way they're going, and obviously they had a great master. He taught them everything that they know, which is probably the most satisfying part of it for him. But obviously I have a great connection with him in Hong Kong, and personally as well, we get along really well. I had the offer for the All-Star Mile, but we had the Derby in Hong Kong the next day, so I didn't go. I was very happy for Luke Curry to win on him that day, but today was my day, and I'm glad I delivered for them again.
Let's get your beautiful wife in here, Nicole, who's flown down from Hong Kong as well. Great to see you. You know what racing's all about. You've been in it your entire life. How proud of... Yeah, don't leave us. How proud of him are you?
I'm very proud, always. I can't say any more than that. I'm his biggest cheerleader, always. Oh, I can't believe you just won a Doncaster. Oh, another one.
Again, congratulations to you both. I tell you what, these owners, they know how to party, so watch out.
Oh, I've got a little bit of time before I get on the plane, so I'll see how much.
They'll make the most of it, mate. Believe me.
Thank you.
brilliant, isn't the Cassidys and the Purtons together, and Zac, who had won the Randwick Guineas and the Canterbury Stakes, he's having such a ride here in so many ways. He looked home, Nugget, and then Mo Oberon looked home, but nobody was telling Mr. Brightside that, were they? That was just fantastic, it really was, to be able to create that history. And what a mile. He's now won 9 races over this trip, including 2 Doncasters and an all-star mile. Incredible. Yeah, it is. It's great, Katie, isn't it? Absolute star. So a Doncaster like the TJ, that will be in the annals of history. And that group, we saw them last year in absolute full voice. And Richo, we just know that they'll be doing all of that again. In fact, if they wanted a breather tonight, Richo, they could just push the reset button from last year, I reckon.
Half their luck, Bruce. Oh, to own a horse like him, a relatively cheap horse who has changed all of their lives. He deserved it today. The All-Star Mile into the
A1, what a day we've seen. Lizzie, you were down there when he was being saddled up, Mr. Brightside. He was your pick of the yard, you were with him all the way. This is a career-defining effort for him because he goes from one level to the next, doesn't he, today?
Absolutely, and the way that he travelled into the race just at that perfect time, I was thinking to myself, Zac, you're riding him too confidently, but geez, he knew exactly what time to press the button, and I think that was a telling tale in the end. She just had so much horse underneath him. My Oberon really tested him on the line. It was a lot closer than I realised, and Mustang Valley and Nugget also found the line quite nicely, but Mr. Brightside has certainly etched his name in the history books now. He's one of 10 horses to have gone and won back-to-back Doncasters.
And we're talking about a race that has been run 158 times. So, you know, it stood the test of time. And it's the true test of a miler in this country, isn't it?
It really is. And I was worried a little bit about him not being able to run that sort of tough mile on these testing conditions. But he just proved that he was way above what we expected of him. I think from last year as well, he was so over the odds last year. He's coming in career best form in comparison to last time around, and the way that he presented in the yard and down in the stalls area, I think the boys had him absolutely spot on. Remember, Bruce, the boys have done something that CS and David have never done, and that's won a Doncaster.
And won it twice, eh?
Won it twice.
It's quite remarkable, isn't it?